Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. You know what it is. It's them kids and wives and 925s, but we are still married to the games. Episode 180. It's your boy Gabe Patillo with Tim Router, and for the last time, for at least a while, Timothy Hall.
I was going a different way. I was going, although we've come to the end. No, I won't continue that.
Talking games and life and games. Thank you guys so much for being here. For those that have been listening, or I should say, for those that this is your first episode, I'm sorry.
It's going to get all kinds of crazy up in here.
This is going to be a little weird for you. We are a 3-person podcast, and we are losing one of our guys today, Timothy Hall, and so this is his farewell tour,
yes,
as Kobe Bryant's been saying. And so we got some special stuff planned, but for now, the man of the hour, Timothy Hall, let us know how you been that there, brother.
I'm enjoying the three-peat, and I'm going to come back and get another three-peat eventually.
He's retiring the jersey temporarily.
As long as you don't come back and play for the Wizards.
Yeah, he's gonna come
what's going to happen is Hall's going to come back and go to a different podcast, right. Is what's going to happen.
Yep.
He's going to be like, hey, I'm coming out of retirement.
My clothing line, though.
That's right.
Exactly. At least you got the shoes.
That's right.
Oh, my gosh. What's been going on with you?
It's a lot of pressure starting because I really don't have much to say, but that we had a baby appointment this morning, and that baby is getting big.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've already said that.
That's what's crazy. What's supposed to be happening.
Yeah, well, we want that to happen.
Yeah, you want it to keep growing. Yeah, that's the thing.
It's kind of crazy, though, because it seems like she's kind of like contorted a little bit, but that's kind of what they have to do to grow.
She in there breakdancing?
I don't know. She does move quite a bit.
Henrietta is popping and locking in there.
She's head down now, so
oh wow, okay.
And I think that's where babies end up third trimester and they stay there for a while.
Right. Well, some will still flip. Okay. I've had friends of mine's babies who flipped as late as like the last week.
Wow.
To where like it was feet first, and they were like, "Oh man, we're gonna have to do a C-section because you can't have them naturally that way."
Mm-hmm.
And but then they went back in like when it came time, and it had flipped back around, head down.
Can you imagine having your head upside down for the next 3 months?
Yeah,
no, seriously,
it's crazy.
Blood rush into your brain.
So I think we're gonna get like a kind of a voluntary 3D ultrasound soon.
Yes, do it, man. That's awesome.
If we can catch her smiling, that'd be pretty funny. What do babies smile about in the womb?
They're just dreaming, man.
Yeah.
What are they dreaming about, though?
Whatever.
Oxygen and eating real food.
Staying alive, Hall. Staying alive.
Yeah, exactly. Just seeing their parents' faces. They're like, gosh, I've heard these voices. I want to see some faces to go with these voices.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
But they don't even know what the concept of a face is, though.
It's true. I wouldn't be surprised if she's got her hands covering her face. Piper did that a lot too, just as kind of. I guess it's kind of an instinct to protect the face.
Amara and Remy did the same things. We didn't ever get good pictures because their hands were always in front of their faces.
Nope. They learned the non-paparazzi move.
Yeah, no pictures, please.
No pictures.
No pictures.
I'm sitting here floating around. Let me be.
Exactly. I'm naked.
I'm naked, floating around.
I'm naked. No pictures, please.
Somebody else's body.
We got kind of like a semi 3D ultrasound
awesome.
Weeks ago. So when we found out that it was a girl, they did just like a real short one, and so we could see her face, and it was awesome.
Did you hear that precious little heartbeat?
Yeah, every time.
Oh man, it's the coolest thing ever.
So I like when they can't find it for a second. You're always so worried.
I know.
I was always worried when they couldn't find it for a second, and then I was always happy when they guaranteed me that it was still just one.
Right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you
just still one heartbeat, one strong
couple
heartbeat.
Moments of panic. Yeah, you're like, okay, all right, we're good.
Oh wait, I'm hearing too. Oh no, that's just Mama.
Exactly,
Psych.
We're good.
Right. What else has been going on with you? Is the nursery all done? Like, is everything all finished?
No, I gotta finish that stuff. I mean, we're over the 6 month mark. I think we've got a little under 12 weeks to go, and that's if she comes on her due date.
Yep.
Right.
So I've got some work to do.
Yeah, one of our buddies' babies just came 10 days early, so that can happen.
Yeah, I predicted that she'll come a week early, but I have no idea. Honestly.
Do you guys have that run in your family?
I'm just throwing dates out there.
Do you guys have that run in your family?
On my side, somewhat, but on Krista's side, no.
Well, that's good.
So
it's awesome. I mean, we didn't. I had Piper's nursery officially set up probably like 3 weeks before she was actually due. So you got time. I was still playing like Assassin's Creed and Uncharted at the time. I'm like, yeah, baby, maybe I'll make it happen.
Maybe.
Exactly. Well, they don't even sleep in their nurseries at first. That's what's funny. Is like you do all this work just to have them sleep in your room.
But Gabe, you have to be prepared.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Very much.
I'm with you on that one. Whatever.
They'll be in your room. Yeah, it'll be fine.
I mean, so what it is we've bought a lot of stuff and it's just all kind of sitting in there. I just
got put
need
together.
to get around to organizing stuff. So, but it's very exciting. So
that's awesome. You guys gaming at all?
I played so much Fallout this weekend that it got to the point where I said, I could probably be a little bit more productive if I'd put this down for a second. That's how long it was. Man. I think I played I want to say I got to like the 4 hour mark and started saying,
good for you.
Over the week?
No, like 4 hour mark,
sitting.
like sitting down.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Playing. I was like, I need to put this down for a second.
Good for you, though, man. You must be pretty close to the end, yes?
Let me tell you, I definitely have like over 80 or over 100 hours in that game. I'm not really sure how much. You. But there is so much without the DLC that you're really...
Wow.
I mean, to really do everything, I mean, it would take at least a couple 100 hours.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I feel like I get a lot of there's a faction called Brotherhood, and I get a lot of their missions and just go and do those. Because if I sit down for an hour and play, I can knock out 2 or 3 of those pretty easily. So those are mostly what I've been doing, just to gain level and get new stuff and get the new perks that I want and stuff. So I mean, I heard the announcement about the season pass and stuff, and I still haven't gotten my season pass yet. So I think I'm going to get it before the end of the month so I can lock in the price. But
I would. I think that price is going to change drastically next month.
Well, I think they said it was like $60 worth of stuff. So you can get it for $30 now, or you can wait and get it for $50. The only thing, I mean, I'll get it for $30 for sure, but the only thing that usually concerns me is like, well, I'm paying up front for stuff that I don't know whether or not I'm going to want it. Like from some of the descriptions that they've given, I'm kind of like, I don't know, because there's so much here in the main game, that I'm not really clamoring for something different.
And I think collectively, all of us, we haven't been huge season pass people to begin with. Like, I know I didn't do any season passes for any other games. Like, it was just one of those things where we're kind of main story, main game, and then that's about it.
I mean, they called it that with Telltale, but it's hard to call it a season's pass because you play the first episode, you're like, that can't be it.
Yeah, and that was more episodic anyway, and for the price, you can't go wrong. You get all those episodes. So that's the only time I ever do a season pass.
Well, and the season pass thing, when they're talking about, you buy a $60 title and you get the season pass, it's only access to the extra stuff.
Right.
And even though some of that stuff may start out as main game stuff, it always, to me, from all the DLC I've bought and played, like, it always seems subpar to the root experience. I guess it kind of depends. Like it's on a game by game cases, but
yeah, you're right.
I'll use BioShock Infinite as an example. Like the main game was really good, and then the DLC was kind of like, it was kind of like an afterthought kind of thing. Like, it was interesting. It was fun for the short burst that I played it, but it's like, I don't know. Like I'm glad they gave it away on PSN for free because it was like I rented it and I beat it, and then when they gave it away for free, I said, okay, well, I'll buy the DLC because I didn't have to pay for the game.
Right.
Like, so that's the only reason I even played it.
Yeah, and the DLC. And the same thing that this all happened too with Skyrim, in that they released the DLC, and one you could be a vampire, the other one was something else, and I only did one of them. I did the Dragonborn DLC one. I didn't get the full season pass because the other two didn't sound very exciting. So it's like I'm not going to pay all that money just to have something that I may or may not like.
Yeah, and how was the Dragonborn thing?
It was okay. Yeah, it was good. It was totally different. and they gave you a lot of content. It took me a few days to do it, but then again, I always do my gaming in like hour to an hour and a half spurts. But from what I remember, it was good. Yeah,
because I fell off on the DLC of that game because I played the vampire one and I was just not into it.
Yeah, I specifically waited just until most of the DLC was out to then kind of pick and choose. Like I just read the descriptions of each. I'm like, the vampire is okay, but this one seemed a little bit better. So, well, that's cool, man. I'm glad you put some serious Fallout time in.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's something that it's one of those things where I'll be probably finishing it up as the baby is coming. I think
absolutely. This is so your game.
Yeah, it'll be a great book to close before she comes. So.
Sure.
Do you have anything else you're trying to get in before she gets here?
I would like to at least finish probably Halo 1 and 2.
Really?
Yeah.
What about Uncharted?
Because I'm about halfway through, or not halfway. I'm maybe a third of the way through Halo 1, I think. Mm-hmm. Uncharted 4. I don't know.
That's cutting it close.
I might wait on that. Yeah, because I don't really know. Like I'm going to wait and see what our new schedule looks like.
Yeah.
Because Chris is probably going to be up with the baby a lot at first, but I'd like to share as much responsibility as I can. In that area, because I can definitely take a licking and keep on kicking with the sleep.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily need 8 hours all the time, but
I gotta say, I think that's why gamers can be really good when it comes to overnight shifts and that kind of stuff, because we're used to staying up late.
Well, my doctor said get 7.5 every night, but I still haven't.
Never happens.
Yeah, for a while there, I was getting it pretty decently, but I think now usually I get about 6.
That's me. Yeah, I get about 6.
And it might be less. So here in a little bit. So we'll see.
Yes, it will.
Yep.
It will at least be broke up.
The beauty of it is you guys are good enough that you'll be able to figure out, and it's going to start once you get into that routine, man. It's like clockwork.
Click,
it's pretty good.
Oh, I'm sure. And it's one of those things where you can get them on a schedule. Oh, I'm sure. So I'll find out soon enough.
Yes, you will.
Mm-hmm. Router.
Yes, sir. I had
What's going on
my
with you?
sweet girl's birthday party this past weekend, so that's what pretty much took most of my late week and early weekend up. So we had it at the house because we delayed it 2 weeks from her actual birthday just because of Super Bowl and Lauren with the redesign of the store and just all kinds of chaos. So we had a great party. It was a unicorn themed party. We had all kinds of cakes and little sandwiches and goodies. And the piece de resistance was we actually got a horse and carriage to come, and they strapped on a unicorn horn on the horse, and away we went with carriage rides for an hour and a half, and it was just continuous. Families would go out and they hop on the ride. And the good thing is our development is perfect. We have a nice wide street, so these people were amazing, and they came in 2 hours before the party started, and they scouted out everything. And Pearl, the white horse, was awesome, and she was just great. And I think everybody really had a good time with it. So, and we had
Did
we
you
had
call
so much
her
fun.
union rep after the party over the horn?
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know about this horn.
They actually, well, the funny thing was...
Do not ever send me to another party where they strap on a foam horn to my head and make me trounce up and down the street like some show pony.
Well, and the poor thing, I think Pearl was trying to get it off, too. She kept shrugging her head, but he also said she does that a lot, too, with the reins anyway, so this probably just added to the annoyance. But she was awesome, and I think Piper went on like 3 or 4 times. She absolutely loved it, and she even started princess waving too when they were coming by our house. It was it was really awesome. So all the kids had a great time, and it's fun seeing that little girl's face just light up. So after that, man, we just crashed. We were so exhausted, and but yeah, man, it was really great. So that pretty much was most of my week, along with some work. But I got me, on the gaming wise, I got me some Far Cry Primal yesterday, as everybody saw. And I'm 2 hours in, and it is Far Cry 4 with primitive weapons, and I freaking love it. So,
that's so good to hear.
It's fantastic, man. I mean, you will slide right back into the controls. It's going to feel the same. It's going to everything feels comfortable. The interface is really nice and simple and clean. This is exactly the kind of game that I really wanted right now. So it's perfect. So you are a character, Takar, and you're from the Wenja tribe, and you travel throughout the world of Oros, and it's their own dialect. I think Ubisoft came up with their own dialect, which is really cool.
No way.
Yeah, it's really awesome. And graphically, it looks amazing, and it is essentially the primitive version of Far Cry 4, and it's fantastic. And I'm sure Ed Placencia has gotten way further than I have. I'm heading to the mission where I get to have when I get the Beastmaster skill. So once we get into that fun stuff, then the real party is going to begin, because I love that kind of stuff. So you'll be able to tame beasts, and you can then direct them, very much like the Shanghai missions in Far Cry 4. So this is it parallels
Shangri-La.
What did I say? Shanghai. Shangri-La. Thank you. So yeah, it parallels beautifully with Far Cry 4. So if you loved Far Cry 4, just pick this right on up, and I felt really comfortable right at home. You know, all the controls are pretty much the same. There's a few little minor things, but you're dealing with primitive weapons now. So you have a club. You can ignite the club and make fire at night, so you can walk around. And it's like they've really thought of a lot of cool things. Like there are wolves out at night, and you can see the reflection of their eyes. It's just
whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's they've done a really good job with this. And I know, like, I didn't read any of the reviews. I know I was getting like 7s and 8s and some 9s here and there, and that's totally fine with me. This is just going to be a fun game to play. And I was just kind of in this funk for a while of just Rocket Leaguing, and should I go back to Fallout? But this is just the kind of, it's not mindless, but it's the kind of game that I get really excited about. So I'm going to be on this one for a while.
Did you take a look at any of the lower reviews and see kind of what their complaints were?
No, I haven't. I really didn't. Like, I knew I wanted to play this game.
You don't really
regardless.
have any complaints about it,
and I don't have any complaints about it right now at all. I mean, I've seen no frame rate drops. I've seen no real issues. Like I said, it's basically Far Cry 4. So if you love that kind of game, it's Far Cry 4 with primitive tools. It's perfect. You know, it's. Yeah, I mean, you're still collecting all the different plants and herbs, and you're collecting for crafting. You're collecting hides, and continuously upgrading skills. And so I'm really looking forward to it. There's going to be a lot on here, and the map looks huge. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Wow!
I never checked the trophies, but this could potentially be another platinum for me. So on the other front. PSN was having some sales, so nice. I ended up getting the Tales from the Borderlands season pass for $5.99, which is awesome. So I'm like, all of a sudden, I went from being kind of like, well, I don't know what to play yet, to like a stack of games that now I'm really excited for. So I've got that. Nice. I've got Don't Starve. I've got Tales from the Borderlands, and yeah, it's just going to be all kinds of fun and then I've got Uncharted on top of it. So I'm probably playing this game up until Uncharted at this point.
Sick.
And that's about it for me. Mr. Patillo?
Oh, yeah. So I came home on Sunday and went straight to Miss Piper's fourth party, of course.
For some reason, I thought you weren't coming back in time for it, and dude, you basically just came right from there.
And came from the bus.
Right from the bus, and that was pretty amazing, so thank you for that.
Yeah, man, of course. I feel like I miss so many parties. So when I get the opportunity to go and the Routers are family, and then, get to be with my family as well.
That's
and
right.
So it was a good time all around.
Yeah, it was.
Loved the unicorn and the horse and the carriage. Like right when we were pulling up, we saw the horse's carriage, and Jenny looks at me. She goes, "I bet I know who that's for." And I was like, "I know that's right.
It's for everybody."
The Routers go big.
Yeah, buddy.
And so that was really fun. Had a good time over there. Left on tour. First show back yesterday in Oklahoma City. Was a good show. Today we have the day off in Amarillo, Texas.
Oh, nice.
And there is nothing around us.
Yeah. Just tumbleweeds.
No, but there was like a Target and a movie theater. So I went and saw Deadpool today.
Oh, nice. How was it?
Do not take your children to go see Deadpool.
No. Oh. I knew that.
This is not another Marvel comic movie. I repeat, just in case.
I'm talking to the parents.
Whenever you listen,
of children.
Exactly. And I know the kids are, if there are any kids listening with their parents, are like, "Oh, dang it, don't listen to that, Dad. He doesn't know. He's an old man."
No, he knows.
Listen, don't take your kids to go see Deadpool unless they're like just super mature and can handle it. This movie had me giggling awkwardly, and my mom wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
I was like, "Wow, that's crazy." So it's like, there was definitely times in there where I was like, "Oh snap, they are going for this right now."
Yep.
And so,
did Ryan Reynolds kill it?
Listen, I laughed so hard in that movie.
Awesome.
I mean, is it inappropriate?
Of course.
Is there a bunch of language? Yeah. Is it really, really funny? Yes.
Nice.
It's so wrong and it's so funny. I wasn't expecting it to be like that, to tell you the truth. I was like, well, how far?
I figured they were going to take it pretty far.
They take it pretty far. And so, it's a funny movie, but be warned. Also, let's see I haven't really been playing anything because it's just kind of getting back into the road. Played a little H1Z1, of course, King of the Kill. Now they've divided into two games. So there's Just Survive, which is you and the zombies and all that. And then there's King of the Kill, which is you versus everybody else. And, came really close to winning the other day. Came down to me and another guy, with a very strong accent.
Nice.
And he let me know after he killed me that, he's very good at the game. I would do his accent, but for some reason I think it'd be racist. So I'm not going to do it.
Okay, perfect.
But that game is just so fun. And I think the fact that it's not easy to win is what brings you back and back and back and back. And I was telling Stan, so I was like, man, once I beat this game, I don't know if I'll go back and play it much more. But it's really fun.
It's the thing that made Counter-Strike great.
Exactly. There's no mastering it
again. Yeah.
Right.
I was just thinking about that a little bit ago because I think they're going to be doing something like bringing back some more classic maps or something. Nuke
that'd be awesome.
Was one that they mentioned, and I swear I remember that. But
on Counter-Strike,
yes,
I don't remember Nuke. I remember Dust. Yeah, I remember Dust like a mug.
Aztec. Dust.
I loved those. You know what? Now that you're saying it, maybe I do remember Nuke. And I'm thinking but my memory's so jogged from Nuketown from Call of Duty. So
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
But that's dope. So not too much going on. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say get Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I'm
so
sure
good.
It's really cheap on Steam. So.
Oh yeah. That's the last thing I need is something else distracting me from playing games that are at new.
No, you need that. It's a good game.
Yeah. So we are making our trek out west. I think we're in New Mexico tomorrow, Phoenix the next day, LA the next day. I don't remember. But we're heading out west. So I'm hoping to meet up with some West Coast Married to the Games people. I got to see, Eric and Elizabeth Green the other day. The guys we talked about last week that had the twins that were, real little. And so got to see and hang out with those guys and put the picture up on Twitter. And, I was in a place called at the mall here in Amarillo, Texas. They have a place called the Knife Guys.
Nice.
Like a play on the Nice Guys. And there was a Keyblade in there from Kingdom Hearts. I was like, ma'am, can I hold that, please? And so it was, she was like, sure. Do you need to buy a Keyblade? I was like, I don't need to buy it.
Just let me hold it.
Exactly. So the guy I was with was like, dude, man, it's only $70. Because usually those things are upwards of like $150 when people replicate, video game swords and stuff like that. And he was like, dude, you should get it. I was like, boy, my wife would divorce me if I came up with it. If I spent $70 on a Keyblade,
she would take the Keyblade and then kill you with it.
Wallop me with it.
Was that before or after they brought the Buster Sword out of the back?
Oh, if there was a Buster Sword, that would have had to get bought for sure. Totally. I mean, we'd have just had to deal with it.
Yep. You like come into the house late at night, like creak, 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 trying to hide it.
Yeah, dragging it on the floor like.
Yeah, you definitely couldn't hide the Buster Sword unless it was a miniature.
She's like, "What? The expletive is that expletive thing?" And I'd be like, "Hey." Exactly. I would make it into a chandelier.
That's right. It goes right up above the fireplace.
It's like it goes right up. Something.
Can you hand me some 2x4 so I can put this thing up there, please? Thank
you. Anyway, so so today's been a good day, just having an off day and letting our voices rest. We never do like one show and then have an off day. So it's kind of cool. And to be out with the other bands, off days really do like cement relationships on the road. So it was cool to hang out and go to Deadpool. A bunch of us, like a lot of us didn't even talk, and a lot of us ended up at that same showing. So it's kind of cool. And then some of the guys are going to see The Revenant tonight. And so I'm excited about, to hear about how that was. And so anyway, that's it from me, Docs.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Router, you got it?
Oh, before we get into this, did anybody see, Scotty Lindsay's, tweet about somebody's theory about Star Wars? The new one?
No. What was it saying?
What did he say?
I can't spoil anything, so it's like,
okay.
When blank blanked blank, it was actually blank that blanked the blank.
Ooh. Oh. I totally am following with you. You have to explain that to me later.
Yeah.
I know the first blanks, but I can't think of what the next blanks are.
Oh, when you see it, you'll be like, oh my gosh, it makes so much sense.
Now I'm going to have to go look that up.
Yeah.
It's on our Twitter. Shoot, man.
Pretty amazing.
Whenever I get back on tour, I'm always bad about Twitter, and so I always like fall way behind.
I'm pretty bad too, but I saw that tweet and I was just like, what is he talking about? And then I read the thing, like the theory he was referencing, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is so what happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Mr. Patillo, do you have any interesting facts for us for the rest to round out Black History Month?
Oh, shoot. I forgot that this was I was so focused on this being Timothy Hall's last show that I didn't even like.
Well, there you have it.
Isn't that the worst?
Dropped the ball.
Dropped the ball. Can we do one next week then?
How about this? This is sad.
Oh God.
No.
Okay, I got two. So in 1964, today, 1964, February 25th, actually. So the day this comes out, Nat King Cole died.
Right.
So I love Nat King Cole. I came up on Nat King Cole, and he was like my favorite kind of music.
He had such a silky voice, man. That thing, he could sing his butt off.
Right. In 1989, Mike Tyson beat Frank Bruno for the heavyweight championship of the world. 1989. It's a long time ago. And R. Kelly. I mean, can you have Black History Month without saying something about R. Kelly?
You can't say R. Kelly without laughing.
Yeah, exactly.
He won Best Male R&B Vocal and Best Song Written for TV or a Movie.
I Believe I Can Fly.
And Best R&B Song, right, at the Grammys for I Believe I Can Fly.
Nice.
In 1998.
Wow.
Which makes me feel old. Mm-hmm. Freaking Space Jam.
Mm-hmm.
For them kids out there.
Space Jam was 98.
Yep.
Wow.
Or it might have been the year before that, because 98, like the Grammys always go to the, might have been 97. So happy Black History Month.
Awesome. I love that, man.
Oh, yeah. All right. While I find this Scotty Lindsay tweet.
I seriously want to hear your reaction after you read it.
Nice. I'll find it in a minute. You got it, Router?
I got it, brother.
Well, let's do it.
All right, new releases this week, as I've said, Far Cry Primal, PS4, Xbox One, hit it up. We also have The Walking Dead Michonne, a Telltale miniseries.
Oh, yeah.
That's out for the PC, PS4, Xbox One. Mega Man Legacy Collection for the 3DS, PS4, and Xbox One. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2.
Oh, yeah, number dose.
PS4, Xbox One, PC. Hitman Go Definitive Edition for the PS4, Vita, and PC. And Evolve Ultimate Edition came out. I feel like there's already been an Ultimate Edition, but this might be the Ultimate Edition for PS4 and Xbox One. We do have some charts. Week of February 6th. So I think they're kind of back up to speed somewhat. They're always a week or 2 weeks behind, but
they're trying, huh?
I always like it because it just gives us a good gauge of what's happening. Number 10, Gears of War, Xbox One. Number 9, NBA 2K16 for the Xbox One. Number 8, NBA 2K16 for the PS4. Number 7, Star Wars Battlefront for the PS4. Number 6, Star Wars Battlefront for the Xbox One. Number 5, Rainbow Six Siege for the Xbox One. Number 4, here's a shocker, GTA 5 for the PS4. Number 3.
Golly, where does that even come from?
I know, 2.9 million units sold, 64 weeks on the charts.
Yeah, it could be the bundles.
Oh,
I have no idea, though.
It's got to be. Number 3, XCOM 2 makes its debut for the PC. Number 2, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 for the PS4, which means that number 1, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 for the Xbox One.
Call of Duty?
Yeah, it's back, man.
What week was this again?
This was the week of February 6th.
Yeah, 2015.
Yeah, 2015.
That is weird.
This is 2 weeks ago. I think they go Sunday to Sunday, so.
Strange. Did we have any oops?
We did.
I should have asked.
Well, that just kind of goes without saying. So Nathan at Sith Nightmare, no
oops,
good.
You didn't ask for oops.
Right.
Exactly.
No good X1 exclusives. What about Dead Rising 3, Rise, Forza 5, 6, Horizon 2, Ori, Halo, Rare Replay, Sunset Overdrive, Fantasia? And that's in reference to we were talking about their hype around.
What's the name going to PC?
Yeah, Quantum Break going to PC.
Quantum Break.
And I thought what Router was saying was basically like new franchise.
And that is what I was saying. So
yeah,
and that's fine. I mean, I ain't mad at you. It's all good. Yeah, I wasn't saying like I know there are great games for the Xbox One. I was just saying that this is like their next big. Quantum Break is their next big thing. This is their latest and greatest IP. So. That was the whole point of that.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was saying when I was comparing it to like where's the Gears of War? Because like I think the only thing that they've really had that was like kind of a new standout franchise would probably be Sunset Overdrive, right?
Right. And I mean, I don't know how successful that was. A lot of people loved it, but I don't think it had that over the top caliber of success that a Gears had or a Halo had or anything like that. Like
I don't think so either.
My whole point was Microsoft needs that next big thing, and I would hope that Quantum Break does that for them.
They need the killer
right.
Yeah,
basically.
Yep. At Arctic Warlocks, in your Grammy review, you guys totally missed the David Bowie tribute by Lady Gaga. Also, LeVar Burton reading Rainbow.
LeVar Burton reading Rainbow.
Well, yeah, he was on Reading Rainbow.
Who did we say?
And Chris actually, Bread Fan follows up with that. He says, "How can you guys mention LeVar Burton, list out things he's known for, and not mention Reading Rainbow?" So that's what the reference is to.
I see.
So so they mashed it all together for us.
I got you. Yes, that makes sense to me.
Yep, there you have it. And
oh man,
that's it. Back to you,
Hallski,
Timothy
Hall. Just all of them. All of them. Take it away, brother.
You want to talk about DICE Awards? They happened last week.
Sure. In Vegas, right?
Hall said, "This is my last show, man.
I'm done.
I don't know.
I'm not doing any research. Yeah, sure. Why not? There'll be an oops next week, and you won't even be here to back it up. It's fine.
Exactly.
I was going to say you guys need to text me if there's an oops.
Okay.
I'm texting you at 5:30 in the morning.
That's right. He'll be up.
All right, lay it on us. I saw a bunch of
we
winners.
Talk about the Dice Awards every year.
Yeah, of course.
I don't usually follow them as they're happening. I usually just look through the news after the fact.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
So we've got Game of the Year, a game that wait.
Don't start there.
What? Don't start with Game of the Year?
Let's climax to it. Yeah.
Well, I've already spoiled it by saying a game everyone should play.
No, I still have no idea what game that is, though. That's what's great. Okay, start at something lesser.
Action
awesome.
Game of the Year?
Sure.
Star Wars Battlefront.
Nice.
Ooh. You know what's weird about that being an action game is that, like, it's really just PvP. It doesn't feel like it's really an action game.
Yeah.
It's very fast paced, and I think that's why maybe it got put there.
Plus, it's freaking Star Wars.
Exactly. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, set piece. Well, you make your own set piece.
Right.
Yeah, right. I guess. Yeah. Is it as action as you play it?
Yeah. When I was playing the beta, I was thinking that, like, I was like, this is crazy stuff that is occurring, but it's all players.
Yeah.
Like, it has nothing to do with the game.
What they've done.
It's fast paced with players being setting the pace.
Yeah.
Right. Because if you're a camper, does that make it action?
Sure. You're still doing something, aren't you?
That's funny. All right, keep it going.
Fighting Game of the Year, and I can't think of that many that came out last year, but
that's what I was going to say.
Took it.
Of course.
Yeah, gotta be. Yeah.
Street
Fighter wasn't out earlier.
Killer Instinct was the year before, wasn't it?
It was the year the Xbox came out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Either 2013 or 2014.
Yep. A couple years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Family Game of the Year was Super Mario Maker.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Witcher 3.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, of course. Witcher 3.
No, that didn't make Family of the Year.
Yeah, exactly. That opening scene doesn't make Family of the Year.
No.
Automatically.
No, it doesn't.
Is she naked? Keep it going.
Mobile Game of the Year, and I don't really agree with this, though. I do like the main game, but Fallout Shelter won Mobile Game of the Year.
Yeah, you were not feeling that game.
Yeah, neither of you guys played that, right?
No, I did
such
play
Fallout
it,
fans.
I kind of fell off it pretty quick.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you got it, but then didn't really.
No, it didn't stick. Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would too, because we still had like months till the game came out.
Yeah, that came out.
That's why I wish that.
Right? No,
Hitman
sorry,
Go
it came out earlier than that.
I wish like Hitman Go or something like that would have won. Like, I know that's a base. I don't know if it would have just came out last year, so maybe it couldn't be. But that game is so good. And I think that just came out for consoles, too.
Yes, it did.
Yep. Outstanding achievement in character, Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, nice.
Warcraft.
Interesting.
Yes,
okay.
Great.
And I can see that.
Yeah.
That game, the story isn't the greatest, and I think I'm over 50% done. The story isn't the best, but, I mean, they do a good job with the character that you're controlling.
You still feel for her. You still feel for the character, regardless of story. You're just like, this woman's going to get her butt kicked again, and I need to help her. It's like,
right.
Yeah, it's good.
And you feel bad when you die. You're like, oh,
yeah, I do. I do too. I'm like, oh, poor thing. Oh,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's funny.
Moving on, outstanding achievement in original music composition, and that is Ori and the Blind Forest.
Nice.
I haven't played or heard this music, so haven't played the game.
I know old Ed rage quit that one.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Awesome.
He tried, though.
Outstanding achievement in sound design goes to Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah.
And I can definitely vouch for that.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Knowing people that were on the audio team for Battlefield, Battlefront has... I don't know if it has the exact same group of guys, but they're very serious about their gun recordings.
And they were fantastic
like that,
and true to the movie, so it was perfect.
I mean, they sounded so good, yeah.
I loved hearing that sound.
It was pretty good soundtrack. Outstanding achievement in story, Witcher 3. That makes complete sense.
Yep.
Every time I would do a quest in that game, it just kept going, and it kept like diving in deeper and deeper and kind of like branching off.
Yep, it so really is. It's like little nooks and crannies that all add up. It's great.
It really, I don't know how they did so good at using the side missions, wrapping into the main mission. Yeah. Like I would forget that I was doing side missions.
Yeah,
I was I must have done a main mission thing.
I didn't either.
And there were several side missions that were long enough, like main missions, and then it did tie in there. That's a great point.
Mm-hmm.
Outstanding technical achievement also went to The Witcher 3.
Sweet.
And I could see that. I wish that the game would have ran a little bit better on PlayStation 4, but I mean, it looked really good. So
yeah, it did.
Outstanding achievement in animation, Ori and the Blind Forest. Outstanding achievement in art direction also went to Ori and the Blind Forest.
Wow.
Role-playing or MMO of the year went to Fallout 4.
Oh, so nice.
I think that category is just like, whether it's an MMO or it's a role-playing game.
I know. Should those be the same category?
I don't know if... I think that it should be role-playing, should be its own thing, and then MMO.
That's when they're like, best rock rap album. You're like, rock or rap? Like, why are these in the same category?
Or pop, where pop is multiple genres.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I don't know. Strategy or simulation game of the year went to Heroes of the Storm.
Oh, okay.
Sports game of the year went to Rocket League. And I know that you guys really enjoyed that.
No way!
Yes! That's awesome.
That's weird, though. That's not a new game till last year, is it?
No, it was a new game last year.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Golly, I'm getting old.
That's all good, man.
They're doing a physical release of it soon. So,
I might think that game is fun. Yes, you need to.
Yeah, please do. It's so much fun.
It's so fun.
It's so addictive,
it sounds
man.
it.
It's so. I still played a game before I played Primal this morning. I'm like, I'll just get one game in.
Exactly.
It's so weird like that. Nothing's like got me that hooked so
It's
much.
definitely got the Hearthstone thing where you're like, I'll just pick up and play it right quick.
Because you just pick it up and you're done.
Is it harder to play with random people, or is it like
Depends.
less fun?
No,
I don't think so.
No, I like kind of the solo duels too, where it's just 1 versus 1. Because you have more of the field to play. It actually helps like kind of hone your skills in a little bit. And if you get too far behind, you just rage quit. It's great. It works out. But
do you get penalized for rage quitting?
Yes, you do.
Not on solo duels, but yeah, you have to vote to forfeit the game, and everybody else has to vote with you. That's on.
But if you just like drop out, you can't do matchmaking for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, they block you for 15 minutes if you just completely quit with other players playing with you. It's really great, man. You'll love it. The physics are great with it, with just everything. Because you can jump with your car, you jump, boost, flip, it's just
so great.
It's so much fun, man. So much fun.
Let's see. Moving on. Racing game of the year, Forza 6.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I haven't.
What was it against itself?
And the nominees.
Drive Club, maybe?
Forza 6.
Did Drive Club come out last year?
It was promised for years, but I think it came out last year.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have competed anyway. I played Forza 2, so I haven't played any of the recent ones.
I played Forza over at Toby's house with his son, and it's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's got that rewind thing that
feels good.
It has rewind that Burnout had.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, at least Sick. 2 did, from what I remember.
I love the Burnout games.
Yeah, that was great.
They're so fun.
Yep. Aren't those guys making another game?
I hope so.
They are Danger Golf or something like that.
Oh yeah, we did hear about
Danger Golf?
I think you brought that up. I don't remember exactly the name, but I do remember it not being Burnout and being something random.
It's something golf.
Keep her going.
Outstanding achievement in online gameplay goes to Rocket League.
Come on, baby, bring it home.
Handheld game of the year is Helldivers. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Oh, yeah.
Is that 3DS?
I've heard of it, but we haven't played it.
Oh, you haven't played it?
Was Helldivers just 3DS?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I love that the Technical Impact Award goes to Microsoft Basic. I'm assuming that's a kind of a retro reward type thing.
Oh,
that's weird. That's
I never used Basic. Yeah,
I never heard that category before. Yeah,
that's old. Old school.
Technical achievement, DOS.
Helldivers was on the Vita. It's on the Vita. It's on PlayStation. It's on Steam. So maybe they meant the Vita version.
We must have missed that one.
I remember seeing it, but yeah.
Adventure Game of the Year is Metal Gear Solid 5.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Sure.
DICE Sprite Award. I'm not really sure what that is.
Goes to Drake.
Goes to Rocket
Laura.
League.
Oh, really?
Nice. Look at Rocket League.
Yeah, they're racking up.
Yeah, they really did. What is that? 3 awards?
3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Outstanding achievement in game design went to Witcher 3.
Nice.
All right.
Again, that makes sense, but the inventory and the quest thing, I had a little bit.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
So,
the inventory interface seemed a little clunky.
I think that the inventory and quest stuff is better in Fallout 4, but I mean, for Witcher, it's an opinion, really.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yep.
Outstanding achievement in game direction went to Fallout 4. Leading up to Game of the Year was Fallout 4.
Nice.
Ah, there you go. So Fallout 4 took home the most, it sounds like. Followed by Rocket League and Ori and the Blind Forest.
Witcher 3 might have beat out on.
Yeah, it was probably neck and neck.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. Good for those guys.
Yep.
Router, I imagine if you get time, you'll sit down with it and play it again.
I was thinking about this. I'm like, why am I not as excited? Because I'm usually very excited with Bethesda games, and I put in so many hours in Skyrim. When you let me borrow Fallout 3, I was into it. I think I've determined that I'm kind of more of I'm gonna play that kind of game, I'd rather it be more of a fantasy style game, and maybe like the more modern RPG like that just doesn't. I don't know, man. I really have no
understand
idea.
That,
but I don't know. I was really excited for this game, and I just started playing, and I'm like, okay, well, I got to go here. I can go here. I think it just got overwhelming because there's just too much. There's so much to do.
But it's pretty crazy. I mean, when you're going out and doing a mission, and you get this thing where if you discover somewhere, you just want to go explore it and forget what you were doing.
Right. And then when you do forget what you're doing, you're like, okay, it leads you right to someplace else, and it takes you on a totally different path. Like when I first started, all I kept doing was just gathering as much resources, trying to build resources, build. And like I didn't have the right weapons. Maybe I just didn't craft it right. I kept getting killed in some of the spots. And maybe I wasn't supposed to be in some of these side quests yet anyway. I don't know. But it was just one of those things where I was just like, man, I will probably give this another shot.
Yeah, and if you do, just buy fusion cores as you can find them, because keeping the power armor going is kind of what makes that game a lot easier.
I had the power armor for a little bit, and then it got low, and then I couldn't find anything, or I was going to build like a power armor, like a station, and I didn't have all the resources for it, so I was just kind of going around solo without it.
Yeah, and I did that for a while too, because I didn't want to use up the cores, because I was like, well, I can't figure out where else I can find these cores.
Right, that's exactly where I was in.
Well, once you go to, so I don't think you ever went to Diamond City.
Yep,
but
I knew it.
If you do go to Diamond City, then you can buy them there all the time.
Nice.
So I never don't have them now.
And so you're always in that suit now? Or you're always in the power armor?
I'm almost always in it, because the damage resistance on it is really high.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
So it's like, I don't find myself going on a mission usually without it, but I do have good armor just in case I do go without it. So,
that's awesome.
It's just one of those things where I love like the constant improvement thing, like constantly finding better stuff.
And that's and I love that too. And it was great in 3, and it was great in Skyrim. Like all the leveling up stuff, I always loved that. So I have a feeling I'm not going to see the last of it. That's for sure.
The one thing I don't like that they don't really have in Fallout 4, and I think they had it somewhat in Fallout 3. I really can't remember. But it was kind of the thing that Skyrim did and Oblivion did, where as you did something, it leveled up. So as you snuck around, you leveled that up.
That was
as
what I
traded,
loved.
You leveled it up. Yeah,
that's what I loved about Skyrim, because I always sneak attacked. So like by halfway to 3/4 of the way through the game, my sneak was good. I could just do a one-shot kill in sneak mode, and I was fine because I just kept doing it. Yeah, I love it. Exactly. It like remembers what you do and rewards you for it.
Exactly, and I wish that's one thing that Fallout did.
Yeah.
And I imagine that they may have modded that into the PC version, or they will be, or something.
Very true.
So it's very cool, but yeah, that's one thing I'd like to see in it. But other than that, I mean, the game, like, just, it has its hooks in me. And I think for a lot of people in the gaming press, they probably marathoned it and got through the story stuff as quick as they could.
Oh, yeah.
Right. But if you kind of linger through it, I think that's where the game gets better, because you're just getting a real grasp of the environment, like all of the different areas and stuff. So,
and you've been playing it since release, right?
Yeah, I've been playing it pretty much nonstop since release. So. You're
basically going to put half a year, maybe even 7 months into this before you're done with it. I can see that. This is so your game, sure. And there is so much content there that this is your epic game that you're going to spend months on. Totally.
It is for sure, and it makes me. I really do feel like because I keep pushing the story along a little bit, and then go and do a bunch of side stuff, and then push the story a little bit more, and then go do a bunch of side stuff. So, like, I really kind of feel like once I get to the end of this story, I'll be kind of done with it. And that's one thing that is kind of like deterring me from wanting to get the season pass. Because I did the same kind of thing with Borderlands, the second game. Like, I didn't buy any of the DLC in that, because once I finished the main game, I felt finished.
Yeah. So and honestly, I think that
need to go back to it.
That makes sense.
The end of that game is going to be kind of the afterthought for you anyway. It's going to be like, that makes sense, because you're going to do everything else.
Oh, just like Skyrim was. I mean, that ending. If you were playing Skyrim to get to the ending, you were pretty disappointed.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Because when the ending came for me, I'm like, yep, cool, that's great. That worked for me.
All right.
That was kind of like the cherry on top, because you'd done everything else that you did was really where all the game was. So
exactly.
the ending was just the topper.
We'll see what happens.
Yep.
No, we're losing them already.
We're losing them. Let's go. Move it.
This is the last show. We're losing them.
Go.
So Steph Curry's making it difficult for the video game world, because he's like a video game in real life.
Yeah.
And he's not as good on NBA 2K as he is in real life.
That's amazing.
Because, I mean, if you watch Steph Curry...
That boy.
That Joker boy.
Seriously.
Golly. You're like, how in the world is he doing all this and scoring so many points? He's making circus... He's breaking ankles
left and right too, man. He's just amazing. He's amazing. I'm not a huge basketball person, but I love
watching his highlights.
I love watching him. Yeah, any highlights I will stop and watch.
He's the guy that you would create back in the day when you could create your own player, except your player would be 7'2" and be able to have handles out of the building and be able to shoot like Steph Curry.
Right.
Like, how are you better in real life than you are in a video game?
It's amazing.
That doesn't make any sense.
Nope.
Did they not get his stats right?
Well, he just keeps getting better, though.
He's like good.
He's ridiculous compared to last year. Like, this year, he's like the stuff that he's doing is so crazy.
It's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
That's nuts.
It really is.
Yeah,
it's like back in the day when they had Muggsy Bogues in the game and he could dunk.
Yeah,
exactly. Remember that?
He could dunk. He's like 5'4", could dunk.
He wasn't that short, but he was little. I don't know about this, but it's a video game.
Muggsy could dunk in real life.
Oh, he could?
Yes, that's what's crazy. That was so crazy about when he dunked. It looked like he was flying.
I didn't know he could actually dunk.
He was so little. I'm pretty sure he could dunk. He is ridiculous. Like, it's funny because you watch the NBA, and you'll see a guy that looks small, and then you'll see him in real life, and he's the tallest thing you've ever seen. And you're like, man, you look so small on TV compared to those other guys. Muggsy Bogues was small next to Kevin Hart.
Oh, yeah.
Like, both them jokers are small.
Everyone's smaller compared to Kevin Hart.
Well, okay, so he's 5'4" and dunking. I guess I'm going to start trying now.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
5'7", so... I'll get it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how tall Bugsy actually was.
Get that
was
NBA career going, Hall. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, it's not too late. That's why he's leaving the show to dedicate ball. Yeah, he's like, ball is life. Ball is life.
Ball is life.
Hallski, ball is life. Oh my gosh.
Yes, the video game version of me will be significantly better.
Yes. And somehow there's power armor that's involved.
Oh my gosh.
It was like Tony Hawk Create a Skater. It was like, all right, I can do like, a handful of tricks, but my skater in Tony Hawk has to do a lot more.
That's right.
Right.
You can't just do that.
No. Of course not. So on the 21st of February in 1986 in Japan, The Legend of Zelda came out on the Famicom. Famicom. Sorry.
Yep.
Famicom. So that means it's 30 years old.
Wow.
30. Legend of Zelda. Oh,
Ski, come on, man.
Stop all this yawning.
This is all you.
I was just thinking it turned 30 right before I did. Fun stuff.
Yeah, so you and The Legend of Zelda came around in the same year, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Really? Is it, considering I was walking this earth before you two jokers? Really? Really,
I
Gabe?
love it.
Dodging dinosaurs on the way to school.
Thank you. Yes.
Both ways in the
I'm
snow.
riding a velociraptor to school.
OG Dragonborn.
OG Dragonborn.
Oh my gosh,
good,
that is
man.
so funny. What else you got, Hall?
There's a Bob Ross voice pack for XCOM 2.
What?
What?
Yeah. How much is it, and where do I send my money?
It might be free. Somebody modded it into the game.
Bob Ross.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
I watched the video. It's pretty good.
That's hilarious.
There's one point.
Send me that link, please. I'll just look it up.
Yeah, just look it up. It's hilarious. There's one point where they're starting a mission, and so all the guys spawn into the mission, and he's like, the paint salesman is in town today, or something weird like that.
What a brilliant idea. Who thought?
That is funny.
There's like a part where they set a guy to like run across the map, and he's like, let's go a little crazy. Like no one will know.
Oh, it's almost like playing the Tim Hall version of XCOM 2.
There you go.
If I were to guess, they would sound very similar.
My beard's not as good,
funny.
and I don't have a fro.
You don't have the fro, man.
Your life is not over yet.
That's true. You could get a perm.
Things can change. You know how to talk my wife into like the fact that a perm for black people is straightening? She was like, no, perm is curling. I was like, not when your hair is curly already.
That's true.
It's straightening for black people. So for all those white people that thought perm was just curling, it's straightening for us.
Interesting.
The more you know.
I was just going to say, Happy Black History Month, everybody.
Happy Black History Month. We going out with a bang.
That was really good.
That was great, dude.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, good stuff.
When I grow my hair out, it's kind of wavy, but my dad can grow a fro for real.
Nice.
That's the best. I love it. The Division beta attracted 6.4 million players.
Yeah, didn't they beat Destiny's?
I don't know. I don't remember what Destiny's was. But the Division also had 4 years to hype people up, so the Destiny didn't have that kind of time. The Destiny, I think, the Division we first saw it in 2013 at E3.
Yeah, something like that. It seems so long ago.
It was forever ago.
It really was, man. It was forever ago. That's why I gave up on it. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
It was not long after we started this show, I don't think.
I think it was that next E3 because we started in September, and I think it was that next E3.
Yeah, I think you're
We're
right.
like, welcome to episode 13. So a game called The Division is coming out. This looks awesome. I can't wait to play that after our 3rd year birthday. Oh my gosh.
I bet if you go back somewhere around there's probably me saying something about, oh man, well, I can't wait till Fallout 4.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. What else you got, Hall?
Pre-orders for Doom are now available for Xbox, and you get Doom and Doom 2 for free.
Oh wow.
Oh. There you go.
I don't know why I have this on here.
It's news.
I guess because Doom and Doom 2 are great, and they're going to turn on the backwards compatibility before they come.
That's smart.
That Doom is really funny.
That's really smart.
That's going to be hard to play Doom, isn't it? I mean, that's old, man. Old.
No, it's not hard to play. It's still fun.
No? Okay.
Believe me, it's still fun. That was like one of the first games I bought when I got my 360. Like, I bought Call of Duty 2, and then like a couple other ones, and then I at the time it was called Xbox Live Arcade. I bought the original Doom.
Nice.
And never looked back.
There you go. So are you saying played, like, is there a story there?
No, that it's just they're activating the backwards compatibility for Xbox One.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm saying, is there a story in Doom? Like, for people that want to play Doom, should they go back and play 1 and 2 for any kind of story?
It's minor.
I wasn't trying to throw you under the bus. Like, so are you getting to a story?
Have we ever really gotten to a story?
No. Yeah, I don't think so.
No, there's no. I mean, it's something about Mars.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's there,
right,
as a secret agent. Xbox Live, the gold games with gold was leaked, and I think that's why they announced it, because it feels a little early for them to be announcing this already. But games with gold for March is out, and from March 1st to 31st, you can get Crimes and Punishment on the Xbox One, and from the 16th of March to April 15th, you can get Lords of the Fallen. So that looks good. And then on the 360, you can get Supreme Commander 2 for the first half of the month, and the second half of the month, the very first Borderlands.
Ooh.
So if you've been on the fence about Borderlands and you have a 360 or an Xbox One, you about to get it for free. So go play that, because these two guys love it.
Yes, we
do.
What else you got, Hall? You got anything else?
No.
Oh, snap. You're all done?
No. I figured that at least one of the stories I ended with had to be related to Fallout. So
yeah, there you go.
I think we got it.
I like it. Well, every week we ask you guys a question. And this week it's no different. We ask you guys for your favorite Hallski moment.
Keep it together.
Okay.
Gabe's going falsetto.
He's going
exactly.
He's going falsetto.
Starting over at the forum. Seth is the GOAT. Definitely meeting Hall and Christopher Pizza last summer. Have
that
fun
was
with
awesome.
Have fun with your new daughter. The dad fun really starts when they can run around and can toss around balls and whatnot. And, of course, play video games, though be warned, my oldest is totally into Minecraft now.
Oh, bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, and the plot thickens. We got C. Tornquist. Parenthood is something you figure out as you go, but one piece of advice is to not try and keep a silent house when she's young. You want to train her to sleep through noise so she doesn't become a light sleeper. Get her accustomed to hearing the vacuum and other loud noises that occur frequently in your house. Much respect for your decision to take this time to focus on your wife and daughter.
To add to that, we did hear about that because when they're in the womb, they're constantly surrounded by noise because the body makes a lot of noise. So it's some research that we read basically said just have a noisemaker in their room.
There you go.
Something that will like not be just white noise, something that'll be kind of a little irregular.
We've had that for Piper since she was born. We've had a sound machine.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to do.
There you go. I like that. There's also an ode to Hall here, but I'm scared that I wouldn't read it right. And so I'm not going to. Yes, but it is a poem, and it's awesome, from Brett T. Bawden.
Nice.
On the forum. So we need to go check that out. And then I asked people on Twitter to call in and wish Tim happy sales. So sit back, Hall.
Nice.
You got about 9.5 minutes coming at you. Check it.
Hey, what's up, Hall? It's Chalpy. Just wanted to share my favorite Hall moment, and I think that's always when you give a little. It's like, man, it really it floors me every time. Your level of excitement is always my favorite. But yeah, I want to wish you and your family the best, man. You're gonna be missed, but I know you'll be back here and there. Just want to say, dad life really is the best life. So peace.
Hey, this is Jamin from South Korea. I just wanted to call to say goodbye formally to Tim. It's pretty crazy. I mean, I've been listening to you guys since episode, it was like 41, something like that. I wasn't even married whenever I first started listening to you guys. And now I'm married, and I got my first son being born here in May 9th. So it's crazy you guys kind of been there
pretty close to the same
my
time.
whole process of going from just me in games to married with the games to married with the games with children. And I'm glad I still keep doing that with Gabe and Tim, but the group's getting smaller, and I just wanted to say thanks for everything, and I wish you the best of luck, and I'll be struggling along with you with the first steps into fatherhood, and I just want you to know that I'm praying for you and for your wife and for your daughter, and I hope everything works out great, and I really hope you can come back and join us again in the future. Okay, love you guys. Bye bye.
Hey man, this is Derek, a.k.a. DCN67, a.k.a. Pixter, wishing a Hallski fond farewell. We're going to miss you, brother. You're going into the Podcast Hall of Fame, first time ballot. Fatherhood, best job in the world, better than any video game or any other thing except being a husband. Wishing you and your wife the best, man. Stop in from time to time. Look forward to hearing the updates from you. Love you guys. Derek again, out. Peace.
Hey, what's up? This is Jeremy at Jared45 on Twitter. Just wanted to say good luck to Hall. Gonna miss you, man. Gonna miss your iTunes reviews and your dry humor. But take care, and hope your daughter comes along healthy, and mom and everybody. Good luck. It's an adventure. Later.
Hey, this is Donnie from Cincinnati. Haven't called in a while, but just wanted to give best wishes to Hall with the new baby, and just wanted to say, if you ever have a bad moment, have a hard time, a little frustrated or something, new to fatherhood, just sit down, take a breath, and do the following exercise. Up, up. Down, down. That's right. That's why I'm raising little, did you say you're going to name her Agnes? Yeah, that's why I'm raising little Agnes. Bye.
Nice. Hey guys, this is Noah from Denver. This message is for Hallski. Hall, you're definitely going to be missed. Thanks for giving us so many great episodes of Married to the Games. As I said on Twitter a while back, I definitely respect your decision. You're a man with integrity. Just hope you'll come back to the show someday, because you'll be missed. Good luck, brother, and congratulations. Bye.
Timothy Hall, Halsifer, Hallski. It's Scott Clark from the Gaming Outsiders, Scotty Lindsay on Twitter and on Xbox Live. Just want to call in and wish you the best of luck and congrats on having your first child, buddy. You've obviously been a staple to Married to the Game since day one, and your dry sense of humor has been a great supplement to the boisterous energy that the other two hosts provide. I'm proud to say that I've had the pleasure of meeting you in person, and you were even friendlier in person than you were on air. As far as my favorite memory of you goes, I can honestly say that I don't think I've laughed as hard at the podcast as I did the first time you talked about Bojangles Buttery Biscuit.
Amen. It's got to be, right?
Man. Thanks for all you've done, and thanks for being such an inspiration for me to start my own podcast. You will be missed, and I wish you the best as you start your family. Sorry to see you're up this thing, but peace, brother.
Hey guys, it's Kyle from Boise, Marvel Zombie 616 on Twitter. I wanted to call and give my my favorite Hall moment, and I think it's more of moments. It's anytime that Tim Hall really was laughing so hard.
Amen.
Tim Hall was so serious and so quiet, but when something was funny and he broke, it would make me cry with laughter at home. And also the beautiful biscuits, pretty high up there too. But Hall's laughter was the best.
Amen.
You guys take care. Tim Hall, you take care. Raise that kid right. Hope to hear you again someday. Peace.
Hey guys, it's Joseph Grimm. Just wanted to say, Hall, you will be missed. I wanted to thank you for all your time and talents, hard work you put into the show, making us laugh, giving us great entertainment, and all the editing you did. I know I can speak for the community in that and saying, thank you for one of the best podcasts around. I hope you get back soon. Know that you and Krista will make great parents. Your decision to leave and want to be around for everything that happens. It's just truly amazing. The world definitely needs more good parents like that. Anyway, just thanks again. I will be praying for you, Krista, and Elizabeth. And
Elizabeth.
God bless, guys. Take care. Bye.
Hey, this is Chris Scarzy hitting you up all the way from Denver, Colorado. And I just called to say, Hallski, we'll miss you.
Hey, guys, favorite Hall moment. I have to say my favorite moment was when he replied to the drawing I posted on Twitter. And that drawing is when he was taking a bath in a bathtub. I forgot about that. I really like Hall for some reason. Oh. That's why I decided to draw him.
That's awesome. Naked in the bathtub.
My tweet with a laughing emoji. Mind you, a laughing emoji. I have to say, I made it in life.
I made it in life.
I'm done. Peace, Earth. Just kidding. Anyway, always take care and remember that the community is always here for you whenever you need something. And wishing you all the best. Wishing you all the best. Lastly, it's dangerous to go alone, but I know that you won't be alone to wherever you're going. Nevertheless, take this imaginary sword and enjoy the upcoming adventure.
Nice.
Your brother,
awesome.
Rainflow. Peace.
How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good times that made us laugh. Yeah, Hall, that's for you. Hey, Hallski, we are going to miss you. This is your boy, Spencer Stapleton. I just want you to know that I have all the respect in the world for you. I think you're going to be a great father. And you're embarking on a new adventure, and that's exciting. Please come back and visit us. I promise if you do, we will lavish you with Bojangles buttery biscuits. Hallski forever. Love you, brother. Good luck.
Hallski, this is Matt Lighty. Man, why do I always mess it up? Anyway, I just had to call in and wish you good luck in the future with your new baby and with your wife and your devotion and taking time off to focus on your family. Nobody can be mad at you at that. We can all be a little bit hurt because you've chosen to just, leave us behind, but we'll manage.
Nice guilt trip, Matt. Thanks.
I'm not bitter. I'm not angry. I'm slightly bitter and angry, but that's not important right now. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for all the dedication. There's been a lot of times when over the last 3 years when I've had to tune into Married to the Games just because of rough things in life, and I could always count on you guys to have a nice a way to put me back at ease and kind of right the ship sometimes. There was a time when my brother was dying and things were pretty dark, and I was able to just kind of tune in and escape for a little bit, and was there to pull me through. And there's something about Hall with your quiet, consistent, monotone voice that just kind of makes the world at ease. It's like, I don't know, you're like the easy reader of Married to the Games. But anyway, I just want to take a minute to say thank you for everything. We wish you good luck. I really hope you do stop in from time to time because we do value those insights. I'm losing an Ohio brother on the show with all of our weirdness. And then I wanted to leave you with one last question, and that was, do you think Gold Star chili would be good on top of one of those Bojangle biscuits? So if you could let me know the answer to that, I'd appreciate it. Good luck. We'll miss you. Take it easy. The ladies.
Come on, man. That's love right there from the
community ever. I swear.
Golly. I love it, man.
I think Bojangles got a lot of love in there, too.
Seriously, man, if you don't get any type of sponsorship or something, I don't know, man. I don't know what's wrong.
I think Bojangles needs to send your daughter to college is what I think is happening.
Right? Full Bojangles ride.
Bojangles scholarship.
Hey, I would drive a Bojangles car.
Yeah, you would.
I love it. Oh, my gosh.
Best community,
so you got to
man.
answer. Best community ever. You got to answer Matt's question. Do you think that the Gold Star chili?
Well, first of all, let me just I want to thank everybody for the kind voicemails, the kind messages, like everything. Like
you got a lot of love, Ben. A lot of love. It's a really
awesome community. To answer Matt's question, well, actually, before I even answer the question, I feel like the chili in Ohio, specifically Southern Ohio, well, some Middle Ohio too. I don't know if it's much in the North, but basically the chili there is significantly different than anywhere you go in the country.
Is it sweeter?
It's sweet because it's got cinnamon in it, but it's very runny.
Oh, okay.
So it's less of a chili and it's more of a sauce almost.
Like a soup.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
It might destroy your beautiful buttery Bojangles biscuit.
No, you know what? I would try it.
Of course you would.
I would try it, but I have to preface by saying that because every time, I think that unless you go to Ohio, like you probably don't exactly understand what Coney chili is.
Exactly.
So it's just one of those things that you have to experience at some point. So you can either decide whether or not you like it based on that.
There you go.
Beautiful.
I like it.
Beautiful.
Well, you guys know where to find us. Facebook.com/married to the games, Twitter.com/MTTGcast, marriedtothegames.com. Come check out the forums that Hall set up. And we're having a good time over there. And of course, as you heard, those guys were leaving messages. Anytime you want to answer a question or ask a question, 702-703 MTTG, or is it 703, 702? I think it's 702, 702, 703. Yeah, MTTG.
And because this is the kind of the episode I'm going out on, I think the spammers cut it down a little bit on the forum. So
nice.
Exactly. And for the last time, Hall,
rate us on iTunes. Do this in remembrance of of the show. Of the three of us doing the show.
Oh, I love it.
Just do it.
Do this. You should have just rounded it out, man. Do this in remembrance of me.
I didn't want to say that. That was a little conceited.
No, it's not. There's no blasphemy here. It's all good, man.
That is funny.
That was a good
I love
one.
it. Well, let's get into some questions.
And the love just keeps coming, man. We got quite a few questions / just well wishes for you, Hall. Starting an email, Braylon Jones. First of all, I just want to say congratulations to Hall and hope nothing but blessings follow him and his family. Now for my question. You all sound like you have amazing wives. What is the last thing your wife did that put a lump in your throat and made you cry?
Oh, gosh. I'm not a crier. That's
no, you're not.
Main
You're
problem.
heartless.
And she's really upset about that. But I think, oh gosh, I don't know. I need a second. What about you, Router?
When Lauren was pregnant, it was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Hall?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I'm going through that. So
yeah,
right now.
And you will when she's born too, man. You'll like that whole roller coaster of a ride. You'll have that lump in your throat for 9 months. You know, you'll have it for 9 months, and then when she's born,
yeah, like I think we were talking about it last night, and I was just like, it's going to be so real once she's here. Like we talk about her, but you know, she's not here yet. But when she is, it's like
it's gonna be next level, Doc.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be awesome.
Yep.
I think, you know, one of the things that makes me smile the most and gives me the most butterflies is watching my wife be a mom.
And she loves it too, man.
Yeah, and she was just made for it. Like, people are just made for certain things. And I'm not saying like all women were made to be moms, but the woman I married.
No, that's exactly what you said.
No, I'm not saying that, but like the woman I married was made to be a mom. Because I don't think every couple should have kids.
Oh yeah,
I don't think that every woman was made to be a mom. But my wife was made to be a mom, and so watching her be a mom, I think is definitely like, and just hearing like, a lot of her friends too will just be like, dang, watching Jenny be a mom. And so I think that's what gets me the most. That's what gets the butterflies going for sure.
Absolutely. And the love continues. Patrick emails us, hello guys, long time, first time. I just wanted to let you know that you guys helped me through a rough time in my life. I am 32 years old, married, and have a 2-year-old son. 8 months ago, I finished my PhD thesis in biology, and it was one of the toughest things I had to go through. During my long hours in the lab away from my family, your podcast is one of the few things that kept me sane. Next to the Kind of Funny guys, you were the ones I listened to every week.
That's awesome.
Before Hall leaves, I just wanted to thank you guys for everything you have done for the community. Rest assured that here in Germany, at least one guy is listening to your podcast. Best wishes to Hall and his little family. Hope to hear from you again.
How awesome is that? Jeez Louise.
Vielen Dank. Very much appreciated. It's so awesome.
Yeah, what Router said.
It's thank you in German. Or that's good day. Or you could say Dankeschön or any of those. But
I raise one up and say Prost.
That's so awesome, man. And dude, biology, you're like no joke.
Yeah, that's killing it right there.
That's curing cancer right there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it, Patrick. Come on, man.
Gracious.
Wayne Mullins. Hey, guys, I can't believe this will be Hallski's last show. Even though I have never met you guys, I consider the three of you as my friends. The podcast is much more than about gaming. You manage to break the third wall every week, and I feel as though I'm there laughing beside you. I'm sad to think of Hall leaving, but it could not be for a more noble reason. I wish you the best, Hall, and look forward to your triumphant return. My favorite memory, which ranks next to Router falling asleep, is when Hall slept in and answered the phone in total sleep mode. I forgot about that, too. That was awesome.
Me, too.
All the
Thank
best
you for
guys.
reminding me of that.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
That's all
awesome.
I remember is answering the phone and going,
so great. I forgot about that one. That was great.
That's pretty funny.
And we keep it moving. Chris Schultz. Hey, guys, loving the show. Got 2 questions for you. When the new cast gets going, are there any talks of a fresh coat of paint for the show, i.e. new bumpers, new music? Second question, my favorite part of the show is the weekly update. Why do you guys always apologize for running long? I love the news segment, but I love hearing your talk back and forth. I wouldn't hate it if it went longer. Thanks, guys. Keep up the good work, and good luck, Hall.
Oh, man, as far as the new fresh coat of paint, unless Hall takes it from us, man, that's a little piece of him that's still here because those 2 bumpers
those are his.
Music that Hall made. So, Hall, do we get to keep them or no?
I don't see why not.
Perfect.
Yay!
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I think it's
the reason we used our own music is because we didn't have to license anything.
It's free. Yeah,
exactly.
And then what was the second question?
Apologizing about the update. I think subconsciously we do that because we got an email from, was it E3, the E3 committee, and they were like, we don't hear any gaming stuff in your podcast. So.
That's right. Yeah.
I think at this point, though, like we're just at the point where we have such an amazing community and they are like family. So why not? And E3, like we never
E3
get in.
E3
Shmee 3. Like we never get in anyway. Like we always get in through the back door because Gabe gets the hook up somehow, or we know some people. So it's one of those things where I'm not out to please E3 anymore. I just love this community too much. And if they want to know more about us, great. I want to know more about them too. And I think that's the way it needs to go.
And I think too, subconsciously, we feel like our lives are boring.
Yeah.
And so there's always just that like, sorry, I've gone on and on about, what I did. And it just feels like, oh shoot, who wants to hear about that?
Exactly.
But it is encouraging to hear that, hey, we don't mind hearing that.
Yeah, no, that's really awesome. Moving on to Facebook, Brett T. Bodden. Matt, a.k.a. Arctic Warlocks, and I earned the Platinum Trophy for Fallout 4 exactly 2 minutes apart.
That was weird. I saw
amazing.
That. The odds of that happening blew my mind and made me think of this question. What is the most coincidental or providential thing that has ever happened to you in gaming or in life?
Ooh.
That's a good one, man. I think that's incredible. Like 2 minutes apart, and they both.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is a hard question.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work with this guy who kind of lives probably a 1.5 miles, 2 miles down the road from me, but I used to work with him on a daily basis. And then after I stopped working at that company, I see him everywhere in the most random places. Like I've seen him at the grocery. We went to Lynn's Crafters last week and I saw him there.
Weird.
So I just keep running into this guy everywhere.
Man, this isn't coincidental, but there was a guy, and his real name actually escapes me. But back when I used to play Counter-Strike all the time, me and him were in a clan together, and so we knew each other for years. I want to say like 12 years, and then we met in New Jersey at a show I was doing. He went by Flint Cider, and I think his name's Mike. Oh no. Hopefully if he's listening, I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. But I haven't talked to him in a long time. But it was just so weird meeting somebody that I had known for like a decade in Counter-Strike, that I was finally meeting in person. That was probably the weirdest thing in gaming that's happened to me.
I can't really think of anything that I've done that was that coincidental.
Yeah, that's a real
real tough
question.
one because I haven't been gaming as long as you had. I don't know, man. I may have to pass on that one.
Good question.
I can't think of it. That's a great question, though. Moving on to Twitter, I can't not pass this one up. At Matt Lighty, I sense a great disturbance in the force. It's as if thousands of gamers suddenly cried out and one voice was silenced. That's all he wrote. I love it. Hashtag Hallski. That's perfect. I love that, Matt. Thanks for bringing that one up. That was perfect. At Kyer Souza 666, Gavin Irwin. So this is goodbye from Northern Ireland. Good luck, Hallski. Memory for me is Bojangles and Router and Patillo laughing.
Oh yeah,
I love that some of the international listeners are mentioning Bojangles.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know.
I wonder if they have Bojangles out there. They might have them.
They don't get that buttery biscuit.
That's right.
That buttery, beautiful flavor.
Man, this is like a drippy, like buttery biscuit, beautiful biscuit.
That's so good.
That's a droopy dog moment right there.
Droopy dog.
All right, at Arctic Warlocks, in the parentheses, in the most sarcastic voice as possible. Yeah, good luck, Hall, but will you still mix and post the episode on the forums?
No.
Oh, this one, yes.
Yeah, this show he will.
He continues, please give updates like every month if possible. We enjoy hearing about your week. Best of luck. Take good care of her.
That's right.
At Chaman Bissett, what is Gabe's and Tim R's favorite memory of early fatherhood, and do they have any advice for Tim Hall? That is great.
I think since I've just been on the podcast with you guys going through early fatherhood, it was like, oh, okay.
Get some sleep now when you can.
Avoid the blowouts. Got it. All right.
Yeah. Just, you know what? Just buy a size up in diapers, and that usually helps with the blowouts.
Exactly. Man, what I would say is like on a for real tip, like, and what's so beautiful about you leaving the show is what I'm about to say. I think you'll do. If you can take it all in, there's going to be so much good. There's going to be so much rough. There's going to be so much hard stuff. But like even in that, and that's what I've learned. What's taught me the most about that is the road, you know? So I left 2 days ago and I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. And so, and you just feel like you're missing stuff when you're gone. And so the 2 days I was home, I remember telling Jenny, I was like, dang, how do I slow these days down? How do I slow these days down? And it's just like slow the days down and really enjoy, because every season that you hit, you never get again. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you never get the newborn phase again. You never get the toddler phase again.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry. Keep going.
No. Go ahead.
I was just saying, and Hall, you're already doing that because you're taking yourself away from this to focus on your daughter. So that's that in and of itself. And Gabe, you already mentioned it. That's that's exactly what you need to do, and what you are going to do is you will take it all in because you've allowed yourself to take it all in, which is
I'm wanting
great.
to slow these days down for sure.
Yeah, because, and Lauren and I went through the same thing. Everybody says, oh, it goes so fast. And we're all like, yeah, come on. My daughter's 4, man. It goes so freaking fast. I looked at her the other day. I'm like, holy cow, she's not a baby or a toddler anymore. She's a little girl. She's like legit. Right. Like it really does go by fast. But I will say that I did want to share this. One of my favorite memories with Piper when she was first born was I had a lot of shows that were DVR'd that I just never got a chance to watch. And I did all the overnights. So me and Piper, I'd be feeding her, and I got through season 1 and 2 of season 2 of The Walking Dead, all of season 1 of Boardwalk Empire. Like I binge watch everything. So man, Netflix is your friend during the overnight feedings. Cause I used to I got so into The Walking Dead season 2, like I almost got her up like one night so I could see what happened in the next episode. Like it was so great. Like I was just there in the sunroom, just with her, giving her a bottle, holding her, and just watching TV. And I will never forget that. It's one of those things that'll always be there for me.
Amen.
And maybe you can get some gaming in too while you're at it.
Heck yeah, I did that.
I don't care about time at this point. We still got a few more. So here we go. At DSpin67, Hall should have done a podcast tour. Be a guest on many podcasts. Will there be a Trophy Wars this year?
Man, Trophy Wars. I don't know.
Man, we haven't done that.
I know we need to gear back up into it, but during this transition, we're going to handle this transition first, and then we can
let's deal with that.
Talk about the extracurriculars.
Let's deal with that definitely. Let's see. Eric Green at ECG 28713. Just want to say thanks for the 180 plus hours of podcasting, and I'm going to miss Hall's love of Fallout 4. Hope to see you all at episode 200. That's right.
Hey-o.
That's right.
Amen.
And finally, here is the final one at H. Mercurius. Is Hall going to listen to the podcast while on hiatus? All the best to you and your family, Hall. You will be missed.
I thought you wouldn't.
I thought you wouldn't either.
I'm not sure.
I don't remember who asked me. Somebody asked me, like, do you think Hall, maybe it was Stancil or somebody, do you think Hall will listen to the show? I was like, I don't think he will listen to the show, which is not a bad thing. But I think maybe every once in a while there'll be that night that you're like just up and maybe, Elsa's crying.
Elsa.
And maybe you throw it on or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I do listen occasionally, and I would like to hear what you guys do differently. So, in my absence,
exactly
the lack of.
We are going
to have to do one of those. Yeah, we'll have to do one of those every time. It'll be like us pulling on our ear, like Carol Burnett.
Yeah, and the beauty of this too, Hall, is that you can come back and pop in a show whenever you want, man. I mean, that's the beauty of this. This isn't necessarily a final goodbye. I mean, this is
your character didn't get killed off.
Yeah, your character is not killed off. It's just on hiatus, and that's
no. I fell down a chute, but you didn't see me.
Right, I didn't see you die. Yeah,
so
exactly. I like it.
Exactly.
I like it.
So, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where if you ever want to come back, of course, it's not like, no, you can't come back. We're never going to do anything like that at all. You're OG, man, for life.
Maybe we will. I'm just kidding.
I mean, when we're so huge and popular and we'll come back, oh, there's that Hallski guy. Yes. Let's throw him a bone.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for the questions.
Yeah, man, and all the love.
Yeah, for sure.
Hall, awesome. Was there any parting words you got? I know that's putting you on the spot.
Other than just eat Bojangles and rate us on iTunes, I can't think of anything
else. There it is, folks. The lessons in life: eat Bojangles and rate us on iTunes.
Oh my gosh!
And play some Fallout 4.
Yeah, play Fallout.
Definitely do that.
Oh my gosh. Well, Hall, it's obviously been an honor getting to know you on this podcast. As maybe some of you guys don't know that haven't listened very long, me and Hall didn't meet until probably 12 episodes in or something like that.
Thinking.
Yeah, officially.
And so, yeah, we didn't meet for the first couple months. And so I appreciate Hall for trusting me to be a part of this thing when I was just some random guy he didn't know that he was trusting Router to bring into this thing. And this really was Hall's baby and Hall's idea.
Gabe was the person we needed.
Yeah.
Because he brought the hype.
Yes, he was.
I don't know.
We needed a good hype man.
And I were just like, so this is a podcast.
Yep. And what do we do?
I feel like we all got to really do this podcast in our strengths. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's strengths really shine through to make this thing happen.
Yeah.
We're definitely the Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I love that.
Absolutely.
The Ghostbusters of podcasting. That's perfect. Does that mean that they're going to recreate us in like 20 years and we're going to all be girls?
Yep. It's all our wives are going to take over instead because they're going to outlive us all anyway. So.
Oh my gosh. So Hall's been an awesome ride, man. 180 episodes,
fun.
Doc.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
It's been so
great.
Much fun.
Well, you guys know who we are. Gabe Patillo, Tim Router, and Timothy Hall. We're going to end this one off a little different than usual. Some of you guys might have heard this and a bunch of you haven't. So this is how we're ending the show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hall, we love you, brother. And come back and holler at us soon. You know what, Hall? You sing it again. I like when you sing it.
Yeah, that was so good, man. You do it.
Well, hang on. If you haven't rated us on iTunes or Stitcher, please do it. Because that helps us in some strange way that, it just helps us. I just want to see somebody walk up to Stancil and be like, let's get into some questions. Oh, that'll be fun.
Why would they say that to him?
Why wouldn't they?
All right, Hall, hit it, baby.
Let's get into the questions.
I love that. Wait, Hall.
Rate us on iTunes.
How come?
You know why.
I love that one.
Wait, Hall.
Rate us on iTunes because, oh no.
Wait, Hall.
Let me tell you about a place called Bojangles.
Ooh.
Biscuits and gravy there. Like, you've got to be kidding me.
Wait, Hall.
Oh, rate us on iTunes and, yeah.
Wait, Hall.
Sausage
Let me tell you about Bojangles.
Let me tell you about Bojangles.
If you like a biscuit.
Let me tell you about this place called Bojangles.
Wait, Hall.
Oh, rate us on iTunes because this tech is bananas.
This tech is bananas. BANANAS. Wait, Hall.
Rate us on iTunes so we can bring Router back. #SaveRouter.
Wait, Hall.
Rate us on iTunes and you'll get a free call from Miss Cleo.
Wait, Hall.
Rate us on iTunes because you should rate us at the same time you rate other podcasts. Because
there you go.
Parody law.
It's in the contract.
It's in the contract. Well played.
See, that's why we have you do it, Hall.
I know, man. It's awesome.
That's great. Even if nobody does it. So big shout outs to Sean Caffrey for putting that whole thing together, man. We appreciate it. It was a nice walk down memory lane. And I love it.
That was fun.
So,
what episode was that from? The thing about rating us at the same time as other ones.
I don't know. That's such a weird thing to say.
No, because I want to know what the context was. It had to do something with the news that week or something.
I have no idea. Sean Capri put it all together, and I freaking love it. I thought it was so good. He edited it great.
That was perfect.
He did a great job.
Using the music.
That was perfect.
That was great. Oh my gosh. The three amigos. One's going off.
And then there were two.
And then there were two. And then there were three. Then there was three. Then there was four.
Right.
Stay tuned for all that business. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I'm Gabe Patillo. That is Tim Router. That's Timothy. The reluctant multitasker. And we are married to the games, and we are up out this thing. Base!
Love you, Hall.